The thing about Mark Sanford, I don't know where to go with that. I really don't. One after another, these people fall. There is something about suppressed lust here in the Bible Belt states that just drives these Republican politicians crazy. It really does. And they usually wind up hurting their long-suffering wives. I'm waiting for the day when one of these wives, after the husband, the Republican politician or preacher, whatever the hell he is, makes his mea culpas on national television. I'm waiting for the day, all of a sudden there will be a movement behind the curtain in the backdrop where the guy is talking in front of television. A wife will step out with a shotgun and blow the son of a bitch completely away. Really. I'm waiting for that to happen. This is the South. This is where people go to church with guns now, right? You caught that story too, didn't you? Huh? I know we talked about a couple of weeks ago that it was a planned event. Everybody come to Jesus, but bring your gun with you. Oh, God, we are in the latter days, aren't we? And it has nothing to do with biblical horse feathers. It has to do with just being in the latter days. New York Times on Saturday had a graph showing the divorce rates in states won by Barack Obama and states won by John McCain. And of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, of the 11 states with the highest divorce rates, 9 of them were states run by John McCain, 2 by Barack Obama, and one of those was Nevada, for God's sake, where everybody knows that's, they have a whole divorce industry out there. But 9 of the 11 states with the highest divorce rates were won by the Republican, John McCain. Then you move over to teenage birth rates, and you have 11 states again. 9 of the 11 states with the highest teenage birth rates were won by John McCain, including, of course, Alaska. And then you move over to subscriptions to online pornographic sites adjusted for broadband usage. Of the 11 states with the highest number of subscriptions to online pornographic sites, 9 of the top 11 were won by John McCain, the other 2 by Barack Obama. Now, what does that prove? It proves something. I'm sorry I don't have my social scientists categorizing and enumerating equipment handy, but to me it means one thing, that Republicans are just totally effed up. They really are. Completely scrambled brains. I mean, absolutely. They get their brains in the way of their genitals, or their genitals in the way of their brains. I don't know. It's crazy stuff. And the more I hear about how these right-wing Republicans want to save the sanctity of marriage by denying the right to make a marriage contract to folks who happen to be gay, I'm starting to get to the point where I laugh so hard I wet my pants. So that may be a function of my age. I don't know. But it's getting to that point where, you get guys like, I can remember Mark Sanford just screaming and clawing and frothing at the mouth about Bill Clinton being such a whore and a bastard and any other word you want to come up with. Oh, yeah, right, Mark. And John Ensign the same way, Nevada's answer to a peeping Tom. So all these guys, and they're always guys. I don't know. The last female Republican I know that was made a career out of hustling men was, what's her name? That woman from Idaho. What was her name? Pistol packing. I forget her name. She was a representative for a while. Don't email her name to me, because I really don't care. These people really kind of turn my stomach, frankly. But the Mark Sanford thing, it just cracked me up.